Hello! Now you may have recently seen that I have completed and reviewed Star Ocean's second story R for the Nintendo Switch. Thank you to Square Enix once again for providing me a code. Now what this game did was really redefine how a remake should be. And we have the likes of Gemdrops Game Studios to thank for this. Now this got me thinking, well, what could Gemdrops Studios do next? And it got me really excited and got me thinking, well, let's have a look at this. So today, let's have a look at 5 JRPGs that Gemdrops Studios should tackle next. Let's have a look.
Star Ocean First Departure would be a fantastic choice for Gemdrops Game Studios to work on next, because with Second Story R, the remake which was developed by this studio, well, look at the outcome of that. So why not continue this winning formula with the previous entry to the Star Ocean series, Star Ocean First Departure? Ideally, yes, keep the same aesthetic with the pixel art, but upgrade those visuals around the characters. Now yes, I am aware that Star Ocean First Departure does have a remaster in the form of First Departure R, but come on, that was out 3-4 years ago, and with Star Ocean being in a much more positive light since the Second Story R release, let's strike whilst the iron is hot and let's have Gemdrops Studios create a new remake for this title. Valkyrie Profile will be another prime suspect for Gemdrops Game Studios to work on. Now, after having a little dig about Gemdrops Game Studios, I discovered that it was founded by a former member of Tri Studios. The former battle programmer Yuichiro Kaito, and if I pronounced that, I am very sorry, was involved with the development of Valkyrie Profile Lenneth. So with the studio having a previous connection to said game, well, it would be ideal for them to look at remaking this. Now you'll start to notice a trend within the video when I talk about the style of remake, because we're going to refer back to Star Ocean Second Story R, because it really did set a bar when it came to remakes of 90s classic JRPGs. It could be amazing what a coat of paint could do for this game, because I love the battle system, but the battle UI is not the prettiest to look at. And also the backgrounds could be done up as well, and when you're flying around the world map, again similar to the likes of Second Story R, just giving that touch of paint would look even better than it already does. Plus, any excuse to play Valkyrie Profile is always appreciated in my eyes. Xenogears is another JRPG which would benefit from Gemdrops Game Studios getting their hands on this game. Now, Xenogears is a beloved game throughout the JRPG community, but unfortunately it's a JRPG which isn't available to everyone. Now you might be thinking, what are you on about? Well, you may not know this, but the PAL region which I am from unfortunately did not get Xenogears. Now I do have an understanding of the development of this game, and it may not be possible that this game gets a remake, but aesthetically this game would look amazing with the Star Ocean Second Story R treatment. Imagine having a glorious world map in this game, or amazing visuals when it came to the Xenogears having battles against each other, but whilst keeping the spirit and everything that gamers fell in love with this game intact. Chrono Trigger, a JRPG classic masterpiece which has had many rumours that a remake was just round the corner. When those rumours started floating around, a lot of us came to the conclusion that it would be an HD 2D project. But what if the Chrono Trigger remake that was rumoured was actually done by Gemdrops Game Studios in the same style, you guessed it, as Star Ocean Second Story R? Now, with many remake fears, a lot of people think that the spirit of these games will be lost. Now, what my main focus on this video is the aesthetics of the game being kept intact. It is a controversial pick putting this in this list because, you know what, from my understanding, Chrono Trigger is so beloved that people who may not want to see this game be tampered with. Now, I've stated in many videos previously that I've not had the chance to play Chrono Trigger because I want a physical copy, but the physical copies over here are really expensive. So could a remake be the next best thing? Well, what I want to know is your thoughts on that. Let me know in the comments down below. And let's see what my last entry in this list is. Star Ocean 7. Now you might be already going, that's not a game. Of course it's not, because I would like to see Gemdrops Game Studios work on a brand new Star Ocean entry. Now the last mainline entry in Star Ocean was Star Ocean The Divine Force, which was released on all modern platforms. But we've got to be honest here, it did have faults with this title. However, what if the Star Ocean series returned to pixel art whilst using the same aesthetics from Star Ocean Second Story R? In a gaming landscape which has seen us have hit titles like Octopath Traveler and the upcoming release of Eiyuden Chronicles, it definitely shows that there is an appetite for classic JRPG style games. I really do think that this would be the right choice for Square Enix to pass over Star Ocean for Gemdrops Game Studios to work on. So there we have it, 5 JRPGs Gemdrops Game Studios should work on next. Do you agree with my picks, or do you think there's other games that I've missed out? Well, let me know in the comments down below. Now if you like what you're hearing and seeing on this channel, please help me grow it by liking, sharing and subscribing. And if you want to be kept up to date with everything Chicken Fillets, well, hit that notification bell. This has been John, Chicken Fillets, and until next time, tatty bye.